What's up, guys? It's the Spent Man coming to you from the beautiful North Country. Today, I wanted to talk about cutting loose and getting rid of ideas that no longer serve us, because we get seeded from a young age with all these ideas, all these ideals of how the world should be that aren't our own. They're other people's wills. They're the wills of the social engineers and the people that form our perception of the world that we live in. And what ends up happening throughout our life is that we get entrenched in these ideas to the point where we don't know our own experience. We don't trust our own experience. And a lot of times we can't even recognize our real lived experiences. And this entrenchment turns us into ideologues. And as we move on in our lives, we wind up getting resentful and envious. And it brings up all these bad feelings for us as we move on in our lives. And we stick to these ideals of how things ought to be and how things should be, and it's just not how the world is. So we need to think about our ideas, whether or not they're metaphysical or political or spiritual or scientific, and all these ideals that we have. We need to think of how are they serving us in our life, in our everyday life. And this is like utilitarianism. John Stuart Mill wrote about using your ideas and finding the utility in your own ideas. William James, the philosopher, advanced utilitarianism into pragmatism, and his book Pragmatism is amazing, and everyone should read it. But our ideas, whether or not they're practical and in this world, or if they're metaphysical and spiritual ideas, we need to find the utility in them and find the use. And if they don't have any practical use for us spiritually or physically, we need to get rid of them and send them to the bonfire, because a lot of us, we get into these ideals and they serve as a fundamental idea and they're not functional. So we need to have functional cosmologies that work for us, because if the things that are going on in our mind don't work for us, who do they really work for? Do they work for someone else? Do they help us, or are they hurting us? So that's my message for today, guys. Trust your own experience and throw out the ideals and the ideas that no longer serve you. And yeah, buddy, thanks so much for watching from the beautiful North Country. This is the Spent Man. Bye-bye.